Attorney Lenore. My ex and I have two young children that we both love. We made a custody arrangement that works pretty well for my ex-wife and me, but we have noticed over the last several months that both children are having some difficulties. Our son and daughter struggle to establish a routine as they constantly are unpacking and packing their belongings and adapting to different household rules and expectations. Our daughter, who is in elementary school, finds it particularly challenging to keep track of her school assignments and materials, leading to a drop in her academic performance. Everything was just fine, but now it isn't. What custody mistake did we make?
The custody mistake that you both made is you weren't considering how this was going to work for the kids. I mean, you're both fat and happy in your own houses. You imploded their universe. I'm sorry. That really is what happened. Not that you don't love your kids, but they're the ones schlepping back and forth, not the two of you. And I always say, I am amazed at how these kids do it, because we as adults, with all our coping skills, on our best day, could not do the schedule we ask these kids to do and function. But they do because they love their parents. They want to spend time with both of their parents, and they make it work. So, mom and dad, it might have sounded ideal, and the two of you clearly love your kids, and of course you want to spend as much time as possible with them, but your daughter's struggling, and you might have to roll back the schedule a little bit to accommodate her until she can handle it. Going forward, schedules are going to change depending on the age of the child, their activity level, and things like that, but you have to really take into account what your child's capabilities are and make the decisions on your parenting arrangement based on what they can handle, not what you want, not what's convenient for your schedule, because the kids, they're doing all the work.
Yeah, that really is true. I learned that hard lesson so much after the fact, after the custody schedule had been put in place. Did we learn that? And in fact, our children were the ones that kind of brought it to my attention, like, we're going back and forth and you're not. And they were right. So
good for them.
Yeah, I know. Right. But that was much later after they had been scarred. No, that was a lot later they got it. But yeah, go ahead.
You just don't know until you try it. But God bless your kids for having a voice and being comfortable enough to talk to the two of you, not feeling that their wants and needs were going to be ignored. So that's a positive that your children felt they could come to you and say, this isn't working for me, and knew that they would be heard.
I appreciate that perspective, Attorney Lenore.